Hello guys, welcome to another video from me. Today we go back to physics and electric and magnetic fields. I came to something very interesting and you see it already over here. I drew it and I'm gonna explain it in a few minutes. As you guys know, I'm into physics. I study physics now for my own purpose because I want to learn how the phenomena of nature and how physics works on Earth, in the nature, in the universe, etc. And just for my own purpose and for my own belongings. So it's like just a free choice to do that. Nothing to get a higher degree or whatnot. So anyway, so I came, right now I'm in electromagnetic fields, and as you guys know, I'm a person and I think that, but that's my own way of translating it. That's my way. And that is that I think because I'm a person, I always look for similarities or where same things occurs. By that I mean like whatever happens in the universe or whatever happens on Earth, that happens also to the human beings. Physical, mental, body, mind, soul. So whatever the relation is between the Earth and the universe, or vice versa, happens the same thing with the human being, between human beings, and human beings between the Earth and the Earth, vice versa with the human beings. Like the human beings, Earth, and the universe are one. So what happens in either in those fields, you can transform those similarities between those three: the universe, the human being, the mind, the soul, the body, and the Mother Earth, etc. So I came into a very interesting thing today. I was observing and looking that a guy was testing with a magnet, and the magnet called it's a neodymium magnet, a 6-inch one, 6-inch size. It's about like this size, that thick and this big, a neodymium magnet. And he was testing on a computer how the computer screen will react as closer he puts the magnet to the computer, and he wants to observe what happens to the computer and the computer screen, the image on the on a monitor. So I was watching it, and as closer he gets to the computer, to the monitor, with the magnet, he figures out that he could really remove the complete image from the screen, that the screen is just black. So he can really play around with it. He can drop the image on the screen, or move it up the screen, or move it to the right or to the left. And the background was then black, like there's nothing. The projected image in front of the black was totally removed. And as closer he was getting it, and that already grabbed my attention. It's like, wow, that a magnet can really, a magnet at that size of 6-inch can really move and control and adjust and manipulate the image on the computer screen, right? As closer he gets, and he can completely wipe out the image off the computer screen. That whatever, when you've seen a Windows Explorer desktop on your normal on your normal desktop screen, was completely gone. It was just a black background, nothing. That was quite interesting. And then he was trying to get really absolutely close to the hard disk and to the monitor, and he was talking, about what he's observing, but then only one sentence grabbed my attention. And that sentence really like grabbed really my attention. And that sentence, what he was saying, he said many things about the observation, but one grabbed my attention. And that is, after I was really getting close, really close to close on the hard disk of the computer and the monitor, the computer rebooted, and after the reboot, it came up an error message about time and date are not set. I'm going to say it again. When the magnet was close to close like this on the hard disk and on the monitor of the computer, it rebooted, a black screen, it rebooted, and after it rebooted, it came an error message that says, error message about time and date not set. Time and date not set. And when I heard that, a whole domino effect came into my mind. Like really, zack, 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 zack. And then I was thinking about, this is why I try to find similarities. I was thinking about, okay, a magnet could control and adjust and completely wipe out the image from the screen. So I was thinking about, so as you guys know, I always try to find similarities, but I don't know if it's really proven or if it was investigating that kind of area. I don't know, because I only see they investigate machines, technology with the phenomena of nature, but not somehow with the human. But it's obvious because it's against the law. So it should be approached in another way. So I was thinking about, okay, we carry in our mind images all the time. Thoughts about something, about a person, the image about myself, the image about your friend, your neighbor, whatever. So those are all images, projected images in your mind, right? So with your energy, with your description about that object or that person. So I was thinking about, wait a minute, so then I was thinking because I search similarities. What happens to something on the earth, on the universe, it's same kind of similarities will be with function between human beings and the surroundings. So I was thinking about, well, you cannot put a 6-inch magnet on your brain and then your image is deleted and you don't see nothing, and it says, oh, I don't know what time it is, I don't know what date it is, but it says the error message, time and date not set. Maybe that's the reason why we see everywhere in our surroundings a time clock, a watch clock, a calendar, cause just to remember, So, and then the other thing is, okay, a 6-inch neodymium has that power to destroy or manipulate, adjust a computer, a hard disk, the memory, and it can bring up the error message, time and date not set. Now, I was thinking global. This is how I found a similarity. I don't know if it's true, it's not, but it should be a reason to investigate it. I know, and we know, and physicists know that our Earth has a huge magnetic field, electromagnetic field. Our planet is full of electromagnetic fields, and it really exists. That's true, it's proven, you can look it up. So I was thinking about, now look at the similarities. I was thinking about, first of all, let me explain my graph right here. According to our geographic card, we have the north hemisphere and the south hemisphere. When we look at from the point of view from a geographic north, like we all know, okay, North America is in the northern hemisphere and South America is in the south hemisphere, and Africa is in the south hemisphere, and Europe is in the north hemisphere. But that's the geographical view. Till I find out there are different kind of views and different kind of maps. So I found out that the magnetic field has its own map. And now comes the interesting part. In the magnetic field of map, south is what we think what is north. And north is where we think it's south. So the magnetic south field is North America, Europe, Alaska, and Russian and all that. And according to the magnetic graphic field, north is Africa, South America, Australia. Very interesting. So vice versa, the opposite side. Interesting. And the magnetic field sends magnetic field's energy from north to south all the time, from north to south. So that's what you see here. So this is, as we commonly, average person know, that the geographic north is, the North Pole is right here and South Pole is right here from the geographic map, right? That's the green line. So here's north and here's south from the geographic map, you know. But the magnetic field map is totally the opposite. So where is north is in the magnetic field the south. And in the geographic field where is south, the magnetic field is north. So as I just said, the magnetic field energy always continuously stream from north to south. That's why I point out those arrows. It goes always like this, the magnetic field. So that means that South Africa, Africa, South America, Australia, and South Antarctica, from there comes the magnetic field currency and goes up to South Europe, North America, etc. So I was thinking about, if a magnet can make a computer, its hard disk and its image completely to a black screen, and after reboot it says date and time not set. Now listen carefully. And I don't know if that's why I'm saying it has to be somehow be really investigated. So my question is that the reason why we sleep? Does the magnetic fields, what the earth produces, is that the cause that we sleep? And is that the cause that we are awake? And the reason why I'm saying sleep and awake, is that the reason why when it's night, the moon shines, and when it's on the other half on the planet, on the earth, the other side, it's sun and it's daytime. And when it goes around, then it's daytime, we are awake, and where the moon is, it's nighttime and we are asleep. So my question is, and I don't say it's true or not, but it's really worth to think about it, that, and really to dig deep into it, because it makes somehow, you know, the interesting thing is, if you think in phenomena, if you think in with the free mind, you know, and then you see things much clearer. So, and is it when we wake up, the first thing is we look at the clock? What time is it? What date is it? You know, and we have our calendar. So could it be that the cause of our sleeping and awakening is the cause of the magnetic fields from the earth that makes us asleep, or we call it asleep, but we are actually awake all the time, but that period we call sleep because the magnetic field is so strong that makes us a black screen and it erases our memory, and when we wake up, we look at what time is it, what date it is, what day is it, okay. So is the magnetic field what we have on our planet Earth, is that the cause why we is the cause of our sleep and awakened status? And when we sleep, the sun is gone and the moon is up, and is because of the magnetic field, it's so strong that makes us erase our, you know, whatever it is, it erases something in us that makes us a black screen. That's what we call sleeping. And when the sun comes up in the daytime, it makes us awake. So it's very, I think that the magnetic fields has a lot of influence on our human body on Earth. So that should be really, really worth investigated, because if a strong magnet can erase or knock out the hard disk and the computer image screen, the whole complete system, then I think that the magnetic field has so much on the Earth, has so much power with the constellation of the moon and the sun and the magnetic field itself from the Earth, that it can brings us to sleep at the night time, where at the same time other people's on the other side of planet, it's daytime and they are awake. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time.